Let's talk about the difference between do you know and did you know?
Oh, yeah, good one.
Because many English learners in China, they're having trouble understanding the difference between the two. They're confused by the two of them
Why?
because you probably don't know this, but the Chinese translation for both of them, for do you know and did you know, is the same.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, there's no present tense or past tense in Chinese.
Wow.
Yeah, but let's start talking about let's start with do you know? That one is more simple, it's more straightforward. So when you use do you know, you are trying to find out information that you don't know. For example, do you know where I can buy that jacket? Like, do you know how to get to that restaurant?
Do you know what time it is?
Yeah, do you know what time it is? Do you know the answer to this question? Okay, this one is
Okay.
simple. Now let's talk about did you know? This one is a little tricky. Basically, when you use did you know, you're trying to share a piece of information that you already know, but the person you are talking to may or may not know this information. Like, if I'm talking to you and I use did you know, it means I am not sure if you know this information. So, for example, did you know I sleep only 5 hours a day? Did you know I drink 3 cups of coffee a day?
Did you know that French fries are originally from Belgium, not France?
Well, not from France?
No.
Did not know that.
I have an even better fact. Because I was on TikTok the other day and I noticed there's a lot of Lakers videos. So
Yeah, there's a lot of Lakers fans in China. I grew up a Lakers fan. You know,
Yeah.
Shaq and Kobe.
yeah, so here's a great fact that I feel like many people don't know. Did you know that the Lakers, the Los Angeles Lakers, are originally from Minnesota and they were called the Minnesota Lakers?
Wow, I did not know that.
Yeah.
And I grew up watching the Lakers. Like, when did they move from Minnesota to the Los Angeles? I've only known them as the Los Angeles Lakers. I've never heard of the Minnesota Lakers.
It happened a very long time ago, when the NBA was still new. But a lot of people, like when they see Los Angeles Lakers, they don't think about the second part of that name, the Lakers. It's like when you think
Yeah.
about it, why would they be called the Los Angeles Lakers? Los Angeles is not known for its lakes, but Minnesota is filled with lakes. There's so many lakes in Minnesota, so it makes sense why they were the Minnesota Lakers. But they just happened to keep the name when they moved to Los Angeles many years ago.
That's interesting. I did not know that. But yeah, this knowing that there's a lot of fans of Lakers in China, I think for a future episode we should talk a little bit more about the Lakers. Like,
Sure.
there might be other things that are interesting about the Lakers and most people don't know.
Yeah. Also, just the other day, I read that 70% of all the toys in the world are made in China. Did you know that?
70%.
Yeah.
Well, so I gotta say I'm not very surprised by this because, China's always been known as China's always been known for its manufacturing capabilities. So I gotta say I'm not too surprised by this.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I guess that makes sense because, you grew up in China and you lived in China for so many years that, stuff you probably know that. But to me, because I've always known China was the king of manufacturing, right?
yeah,
But I don't know, just 70% of all the toys in the world from one country, it just surprised me a little bit,
yeah. We got off topic a little bit here, but yeah, let's go back. So did you know? When you use did you know, you are trying to share a piece of information that you already know, but the person you're talking to may or may not know this information. So the next time you want to share something interesting, or whatever information you want to share. Use did you know.